This is my little greenhouse. Inside there, those are green onions, staying moist. I got this container from work. It was a salad box container. I just rinsed it out, washed it out, soap and water. And I've got a bunch of green onions in there. Thai basil. I got all of these seedlings I got from Home Depot, actually, in their garden center. And I got this guy. I got them all at the same time. And these basil plants were, I want to say, no bigger than this. And at first I couldn't even tell that there were 5 of these plants there, because I had taken one out and transplanted next to my bell pepper, and I damaged the root a little bit. It didn't do so well. But this one I just transplanted this morning. It was another little sprout that was popping up down there. I just popped it in a pot with some of this Fox Farms Happy Frog soil, and it's doing great. This is my cherry tomato, husky cherry tomato plant. But when I was transplanting it, these flowers, I learned, it's fruiting because of the trauma that it had while transplanting. But it's still early in the season, and I see some new growth up here, so I'm confident that it's gonna like continue growing. Mind you, I just did a feed for all of these plants last night. I had them super watered, and I let them dry down, let them dry out for at least 48 hours. And then just last night, I finally gave them some water. But that was the first night I gave them a mix of the Fox Farms Liquid Organic Big Bloom. So this was just after feeding with them last night. I'm noticing like massive growth already just this morning, since the sun's been out, the sun letting it process all those nutrients. I've noticed all of these gains. Look at all these gains. This is like noticeable difference. This guy had a bunch of fruit up here. And I wasn't sure what to do, so then I just plucked them off the other day. I'm glad I did, because now this thing looks like it's vertically going upwards, like it's promoting vertical growth. We got some new nodes popping in here. We got some little guys down in there, and like those were not even there this morning. So that's just showing you like this food that I gave them is like it's really doing a lot. Like they're showing visible signs of proof in less than 24 hours. My rosemary plant here, I could tell it was like, you can just feel the vibe, you can just see it. It wasn't as strong and vibrant. It looked airy. I gave it that feed and it just thickened up, thick. That is some thick rosemary right there. Like straight up. So pungent, so back to life, springy, bouncy. Like I said, the basil's doing its thing. And then I've got 3 zucchinis. Like, I thought I was just getting one, but you know, apparently 1, 2, third one's back there. Just, they all sprouted up. And I'm like, do I let them grow? Do I just let them fight it out, Street Fighter style? You know what I'm saying? Plants versus plants up in here. So, it's my little garden setup. And it's only been a week. So, and I drenched the beds with water. I watered all the soil, not just, I watered around the plants, but I got the whole bed of soil. And already these dudes are looking thick. We got new growth development on these guys overnight. Yeah, I use Happy Frog by Fox Farms Organics, and I mix it in with some of this premium potting mix. This is some off-brand organic foresty kind of stuff that works fine. Actually, I had 2 bags of this, and I've just been working this into every pot. So every pot has Fox Farms integrated into it. Greens, I'm using the Fox Farm Organic Gardening Liquid Plant Food Big Bloom. That's just what I'm using right now for all the feeding, and which is said to, you can use it throughout the feeding stage. So it's Nothing too intense. It's nothing more than the soil already has in it itself, but it definitely did the trick already. Like, noticeable difference in how the plants have responded. And the basil is like, I can already smell it. Now in reserves, I still do have the grow bag, which we'll see its debut soon. And then towards the end of the cycle, for some of these plants, this is in the cards, but I'm going to do more research on this, and I probably don't need to use exactly what is offered, because this is my first run, and I plan to eat these plants, so I don't want to put too much. But I'm excited. Already seeing results. This stuff works, no problem. And this is my little patio garden.